Welcome to Think Like a Strategist. Train your mind for sharp thinking and intelligent action. In a world filled with noise, distraction, emotional reactions, and constant pressure, the ability to think clearly has become one of the most valuable skills a person can develop. Strategic thinking is not reserved for military generals, successful CEOs, or world leaders. It is a skill available to anyone willing to train their mind with patience, discipline, and awareness. Throughout this audiobook, you will learn how to think beyond immediate emotions, anticipate outcomes, protect your focus, strengthen your decision-making, and build the mental habits that create long-term success. Take a deep breath. Find a comfortable position. And let's begin. Chapter 1. Learn to see beyond the obvious. Most people see events. Strategic thinkers see patterns. Most people react to situations. Strategic thinkers seek understanding. A disagreement occurs at work, and one person immediately assumes disrespect. A business experiences a temporary slowdown, and panic spreads before proper analysis takes place. A relationship becomes difficult, and emotions take control before understanding arrives. The strategic mind works differently. It pauses. It observes. It asks deeper questions. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" it asks, "What is this situation trying to teach me?" This simple shift changes everything. Strategic thinkers understand that surface problems are often symptoms of deeper causes. They refuse to be controlled by appearances. They look beyond the obvious. They seek truth beneath emotion. And because they see more clearly, they make better decisions. Every great strategist develops this habit. Observation before judgment. Understanding before reaction. Perspective before action. That is where strategic thinking begins. Chapter 2. Never let emotion make your decisions. Emotion is powerful. It can inspire action. It can strengthen relationships. It can motivate achievement. But it can also distort judgment. Many of life's greatest regrets happen when emotions make decisions that wisdom should have made. Strategic thinkers understand something important. Feel your emotions. But never allow them to become your leader. Anger should not make decisions. Fear should not make decisions. Pride should not make decisions. Temporary feelings should not determine permanent outcomes. The strategic mind creates space between feeling and action. It pauses, reflects, and thinks clearly. Because emotions are temporary. Consequences are not. The person who masters emotion gains control over decisions. And the person who controls decisions gains control over direction. Chapter 3. Stop playing small games with your energy. Your energy is one of your greatest assets. Yet many people spend it carelessly. They argue online. Obsess over criticism. Carry resentment. Compare themselves endlessly to others. Every unnecessary conflict drains attention. Every distraction consumes mental strength. Strategic thinkers understand. Not every battle deserves your energy. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every invitation deserves your response. They protect their focus. They guard their attention. They invest energy only where meaningful progress can be made. Because energy determines focus. Focus determines thinking. And thinking determines results. Chapter 4. Think in consequences before you act. Every decision creates a result. But strategic thinkers look beyond the first result. They ask, "And then what?" A purchase today affects finances tomorrow. A habit today shapes identity tomorrow. A decision today creates opportunities, or limitations, tomorrow. Strategic people understand second-order consequences. They think ahead. Chapter 5. Train yourself to stay calm under pressure. Pressure reveals the true condition of the mind. Anyone can appear calm when life is easy. But uncertainty reveals character. When pressure rises, fear becomes louder. Emotions become stronger. Perspective becomes smaller. Strategic thinkers train themselves differently. They slow down mentally instead of speeding up emotionally. They focus on solutions instead of panic. They ask, "What can I control right now?" The calmest person in the room often becomes the most effective person in the room. Not because they know more, but because they can think while others are reacting. Chapter 6. Position yourself before opportunity appears. What many people call luck is often preparation meeting opportunity. Strategic thinkers do not wait for opportunities. They prepare for them. They develop skills, build relationships, strengthen character, increase value. And when opportunity arrives, they are ready. The world rewards readiness, not wishful thinking. Preparation today creates opportunities tomorrow. Chapter 7. Understand human nature. Success involves people. Understanding people is one of the most valuable strategic skills you can develop. People want to feel respected, valued, heard, understood. Strategic thinkers pay attention to motivations, emotions, patterns, actions. Because actions reveal more than words ever can. The better you understand human nature, the better you understand leadership, communication, influence, and relationships. Chapter 8. Speak with precision and intent. Words build trust. Words destroy trust. Words create opportunities. Words close opportunities. Strategic thinkers communicate intentionally. They listen before speaking, think before reacting, and choose clarity over complexity. They understand that communication is not about proving intelligence. It is about creating understanding. Chapter 9. Protect your mind from noise. The modern world constantly competes for your attention. Notifications, social media, opinions, entertainment, comparison, distraction. Strategic thinkers understand that whatever controls attention eventually influences thinking. They protect mental clarity. They reduce unnecessary noise. They create space for reflection. Because wisdom grows in silence, not in overload. Chapter 10. Anticipate instead of react. Reactive people wait until problems arrive. Strategic people prepare beforehand. They study patterns, observe warning signs, recognize trends, and adjust early. Anticipation is not fear. It is awareness. It is preparation. It is the ability to recognize direction before consequences fully appear. Chapter 11. Build quiet confidence through preparation. Real confidence is not loud. It is not arrogance. It is not performance. Real confidence comes from preparation. The athlete prepares. The leader prepares. The student prepares. The strategist prepares. Confidence built through preparation remains steady during uncertainty because it is based on reality, not appearance. Chapter 12. Turn setbacks into strategic advantages. Setbacks happen to everyone. Plans fail. Mistakes occur. Opportunities disappear. But strategic thinkers ask a different question. How can this be used intelligently? Instead of becoming trapped by adversity, they learn from it. Grow from it. Adapt because of it. Failure becomes information. And information becomes improvement. Chapter 13. Discipline creates strategic power. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is dependable. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline remains. Strategic thinkers understand that consistency matters more than intensity. Small actions repeated daily eventually create extraordinary results. Discipline creates stability. Discipline creates freedom. Discipline creates power. Because discipline transforms intention into reality. Chapter 14. Think like an architect, not a survivor. Survivors react. Architects design. Strategic thinkers create systems before problems appear. They build structure. Develop routines. Create habits. And strengthen foundations. Because lasting success is rarely accidental. It is intentionally designed. Chapter 15. Become dangerous with clarity. Clarity is one of the rarest forms of power. A clear mind makes better decisions. Builds stronger relationships. Maintains focus. And resists manipulation. Strategic thinking ultimately creates self-command. The ability to lead your own mind instead of being controlled by every external circumstance. And once a person develops that ability, life changes forever. A strategic life is not built through luck alone. It is built through awareness. Discipline. Patience. Preparation. And clear thinking. You do not need to become perfect. Growth is the goal. Every day presents choices. A reaction. A habit. A conversation. A decision. A distraction. Strategic thinkers understand that repeated patterns quietly become destiny. So think carefully. Observe patiently. Prepare consistently. Protect your focus. Strengthen your discipline. And continue developing the ability to think clearly while others react emotionally. Because one of the greatest advantages you can ever possess is a trained strategic mind. Thank you for listening. And remember, think like a strategist. Act with intention. Build your future one decision at a time.